Hello, good evening, and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and welcome to this YouTube channel too also as well. And I want to thank special thank you to our 1,134 subscribers that we have currently right now to our channel. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I really appreciate all of you and for especially for making this possible too as well. Because without you guys, uh, this channel would not be possible at all. So thank you so much, guys, for coming to also as well. And I do want to share with you guys our topic for tonight, which is the FICO 8 versus the FICO 9. So basically, we're gonna touch maybe a little bit on not too much on the FICO 8 actually, but we're gonna dive into the FICO 9. So that was the reason for the topic for today's discussion too, also as well. And I want to say a special welcome, everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone, who's one of our moderators. Thank you so much for coming once again and supporting the channel and supporting our live chats too, also as well. So, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone. Janelle says, hello and welcome everyone to our live stream video tonight. Hope everyone had a good week so far. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Janelle. And actually, for those of you who have been with us in our last live stream, uh, everything was going great. And then all of a sudden, I started, I guess, catching the sniffles. And then from that point, it was just a full blown cold, and I started getting sick and everything. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of live streams that I normally do throughout the week. But I have kept, our commitment to you guys for every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. So that is our regular scheduled live stream, 8:15 p.m. Central Time here on this channel. We're live. Okay, so you guys can definitely count on that. And want to say a special thank you to Brian Taylor for all your support you've given to our channel and these live streams too also as well. Really appreciate you, buddy. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Brian Taylor. Everyone, Brian Taylor has his own YouTube channel where he talks about credit repair too also as well. I watched a couple of his videos. Very interesting content, and he seems like he's a very knowledgeable brother about, his trade and credit repair also as well. So you guys want to check out his channel when you get some time. Click on his name. Brian Taylor is here in the chat. Then you click on go to channel. And when you get there, definitely subscribe and hit the bell notifications. That way you will never miss a video that he has too also as well. And while you're at it, while you're here in the live stream, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and go ahead and hit the bell notification. And when you hit the bell notification, make sure that you select all notification. That way you will never miss a single video or live stream as we make them here on this channel too also as well, because I would not want you guys to miss out at all on this content too also. Everyone, please give a warm welcome as well to Tyrone Williams. Tyrone Williams, thank you so much, buddy, for joining us once again. Too also as well. Welcome back, brother. We were just over on Dwayne's live stream at How to Build Credit TV. I know he started at 6:30. I was unable to catch up with him until probably almost 8 o'clock or so because I was on my way home from work. But I was able to attend the live stream, to show my support for Dwayne and all that he's doing and to say what's up to David too also as well. They're doing some great things there. I know David is talking a lot about travel, and I checked out his channel too also as well because I heard of him through Dwayne too also, and I like the knowledge and the information that he had to share about traveling. He seems like an experienced brother. He knows a lot about traveling and how you can use credit cards to your advantage to travel the world, either for free or at a discounted rate too also as well. So definitely, guys, when you got a chance, go ahead over to David's channel and check out his channel too also as well. He has awesome content too also. I don't remember the exact, I think it's called Flash Points, I believe. I don't remember the exact name because I'm new to his channel still. But if you want the exact name of his channel, you can go over to the last live stream that Dwayne did on How to Build Credit TV that he started today at 6:30 this evening. And you can see David's channel. See, David and Dwayne, they're doing a collaboration live stream together. So it's very interesting, the two getting together. I really enjoyed, the little amount of time that I was able to attend that live stream there, because it was an interesting connection between the two, with David, representing the travel world, as far as travel credit cards, and Dwayne representing the credit building community too also as well. So it's interesting when those two got together and started talking, about their knowledge and experiences. So you guys definitely want to check that out when you get a chance. I also want to give a warm welcome to Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse, thank you so much for joining us once again, and welcome back, brother. It's a pleasure to see you once again. Everyone, Dead Mouse has his own YouTube channel too also as well. If you're interested, he talks about credit repair and how to dispute items and get them deleted off of your credit report. He drops a lot of knowledge on his channel too also as well. He's always coming up with new videos and teaching, people how to do it themselves too also as well. So, if you get an opportunity, you want to definitely go over to his channel and check him out. To do so, all you got to do is just click on his name, Dead Mouse, here in the live chat. Click on Go to Channel. When you get there, click on subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you will, definitely catch all of his videos as he makes them. The brother makes a lot of videos, and that's great. It keeps us on point, definitely for sure. So thank you so much to Dead Mouse. And Dead Mouse, hope you're doing well today, brother. Thank you. Welcome back, to the live stream once again. Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. That's a new name. I know, Cornell, you told me, you said Mr. Mentor is coming, and I kind of wondered about that, and one of the comments to, I think, one of our live streams, and I said, well, wow, Mr. Mentor, question mark. I was wondering, I'm like, who's this Mr. Mentor, So definitely I had to go over to Cornell's YouTube channel and check him out. And he's Mr. Mentor now, guys. So he drops a lot of knowledge, word of today's, definitely a lot of motivations, and we definitely need that, guys. We need motivation. I mean, I'm not too much into a lot of trying to talk to you guys about self-help or anything like that, but motivation is definitely something that we all can use a little of, from time to time. Excuse me. So thank you so much, Cornell, for coming back. Guys, if you're interested in checking out Cornell's channel, just click on his name, click on Go to Channel, and then, if you want to check out his videos, click on subscribe and hit the bell notifications there too also as well. And thank you for the thumbs up, Cornell. Really appreciate that, buddy. Dead Mouse says, I am on your live stream and Dwayne's at the same time. LOL. Yeah, Dead Mouse, we were kind of doing the same thing too. Also, we were trying to keep up with both of the live streams also, because we didn't want to miss out on Dwayne's live stream. But at the same time, we know we have a commitment to stay faithful to you guys for every Wednesday night at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. And we don't want to break that commitment with you guys unless it's absolutely necessary, unless it's, I don't know, maybe the building fell down or something. But even then, there's cell phones, right, guys? We can stand outside the cell phones and next to all the ambulances, the people getting taken out in stretchers, and still do the live stream with you. Nah, just kidding, just messing with you. But yeah, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Sneaky 25. Sneaky 25, thank you so much for joining us once again in another live stream, buddy. Glad to see you back. It's definitely a pleasure, buddy. Sneaky says, hello, everybody. Yes, hello, Sneaky. And we're glad to see you back again, buddy. Thanks for sharing. Brian Taylor says, I will be adding more content next week. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Brian. We're looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing some new videos on your channel there for sure. Brian, and don't be, I know you've been doing a lot of videos, cause I see you have, good amount of subscribers and everything like that. Don't be afraid to make videos, brother. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. When I started, and Janelle, we both started this channel. We did not do 100% perfect videos. If you look at my first video, it was like, it was like, I never done this before. I never done a YouTube video before and actually got deep into, conversation with you guys before, about a topic or a video or anything like that. But, it's just, we made video after video. We just kept doing it. YouTube is just a thing. You just got to keep at it, bro. You got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And don't stop, because we definitely want to see what you have, more of what you got to offer. All right. Bodyguard 856, welcome back, everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Bodyguard 856. Thank you so much for coming back, bro. Glad to see you again. Bodyguard says, what's up, guys? Yeah, what's up, Bodyguard? Glad to see you again. Sneaky 25 says, I didn't get a notification for Dwayne's live. Okay, Sneaky, I think that's the thing where that happened to me before. And actually, what I did to fix that was I went on Dwayne's channel, How to Build Credit TV, and I seen that it said subscribe already, and I checked the bell, that little bell. It has to have the brackets around the bell. Actually, the brackets has to be like this. These brackets right here around the bell, as you can see, and make sure you selected all notifications. Okay, that way you'll get all of them. Okay. Um, and he did post that on Monday, but like I said, if you don't have all notifications selected, then you won't get all the notifications. You know what I mean? Like when he posted in the community, in his community tab, the other day, that he was doing a live stream tonight. I caught it because I had the all notifications selected. Um, and that's probably the only reason that I get all the notifications now, whereas I didn't get them before. So that's why, when I, tell people to subscribe now I make sure I tell them to select all notifications. Where before I used to just say, just hit the bell for notifications. Well, now it's, more specific than that, to where if you don't hit the all notifications, you're not going to get all of them. All right. You'll be subscribed to the channel, but you just will miss out on a lot of videos. All right. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Jason Van Hughes. Jason Van Hughes, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, and congratulations, Jason. I know your credit score went up. I think it was, when was that? Last week, you had told me, I believe it was. And that's great, Jason. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep grinding, brother. You're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a matter of faith, time, patience, and perseverance, and keep building. You're gonna get there. But congratulations on your credit score increase. Oh, okay. Jason said, Lyndon, my man, 30-point boost today. My wife's AU hit. Yeah, see, you got another credit score increase today. Again, I know you got one last week. You got one, I believe, the week before. And we were saying congratulations to you in a live stream, like I think 2 weeks ago. You got a credit score increase, and then now you're getting a 30-point increase today. That's awesome, Jason. Everyone, please say congratulations to Jason Van Hughes for his 30-point credit score increase today. Everyone, please say congratulations to Jason for that. And that's wonderful, Jason. Keep up the good work, bro. Dead Mouse says, thanks for the shout out. Now, flexes. That's awesome. Awesome, Dead Mouse. Yeah, no problem, Dead Mouse. That's what I'm here for, bro. We are here in this credit building community, and we're all going to grow together, you know? And we all have different YouTube channels, even if we're in the same space. I don't even look at it as we're competitors. I don't see it that way. Maybe some YouTubers do, see others as competition, but I don't see I don't see it as being that. What I see, to be honest with you, is I see all of us together in the credit building community. We all trying to come up. All right, we all trying to come up, and we all trying to come up together. It's better if we try to come up together because we can all get our numbers up together. You know, as one people. Get our subscribers together, get our monetization together. You know what I'm saying? We can help each other in that aspect, you know, and we will grow more, and our channels will grow, will get, go further. We could reach more people, and we could do a lot better together as a community than we can just competing against one another, and I'm not here to compete against no one. I'm here to build up other people as much as I could build up, because I know, it all comes back to me tenfold, you know so that's the way I look at it. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, thank you for coming back once again, brother. And welcome back to the live stream. I really appreciate that you've been there with us, for quite a few live streams now. And I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And Spence Eccles says hello to everyone. So everyone, please say hello to Spence Eccles. Janelle says, guys, please hit that thumbs up. You are all awesome friends and family. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Janelle. Yeah, and guys, please hit the thumbs up, guys. I know we have, well, on my phone it says we have 11 people here in the chat, probably maybe a little more than that. But guys, if you hit the thumbs up, it really helps out the channel, and it helps with the YouTube algorithms too, also as well. So hit that thumbs up. And Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman says, congratulations, Jason. Awesome, awesome. Cornell says the credit family relationship. Thumbs up. And the cool sunglasses. I like those emojis. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Cornell, too, also. Janelle says fist pump. Flex that muscle. To all of you guys. Yes, for sure. Stay strong, for sure. Dead Mouse says, Jason, congratulations. Congratulations to David. Awesome job. Awesome job, Jason, that is. Jason, not David. Jason. Jason says 656 FICO. Want to get over 700. Yeah, Jason, that's definitely doable. You know what I mean? You could definitely raise your credit score up there. It's just a matter of trade lines, and it's just a matter of the 5 things that the credit bureaus go by, you know, and they all rate them at a score of 35%, 30, 15, 10, 10, pretty much. So in all those 5 categories, which the 35% is the strongest category. It is the category where you get the most points in. If you get as much payment history, credit for as many payments as possible, you could definitely boost your credit score tremendously, in that category. And then in the 30% category, the utilization, I mean, you could definitely take out like a third of the points that you need right there, that 30%, by keeping your utilization below 7%, and the lower the better, actually, because I actually did a lot uh, with my credit report as far as paying down my credit cards to different percentages. I already tried like 7%, 10%, 8%. And I found that the lower that I paid down my balances, the higher my score went. Actually, I got another credit score boost today, and that one was from an authorized user that I had on there, and that one was like 3 years. It was 3 years old and a few months. And that one boosted my Equifax score from 719 up to 722. So it wasn't a big boost, like 3 points, but it was definitely getting me closer to my goal. Right now, my TransUnion is still 734. Actually, I didn't tell you guys about that. Last time we talked in a live stream, my TransUnion was 731. But what happened was that one authorized user that I'm telling you about that hit my credit score, and I got 3 points added to my TransUnion. So now my TransUnion is 734. The Equifax now went up to 722. So I'm definitely waiting to see what the Experian is going to be, because the Experian was 719. So I'm assuming once it hits Experian, it's definitely going to go up also as well. I'm expecting only 3 points though, because the TransUnion and the Equifax only gave me 3 points for that AU. And that basically I got credit in the average age of accounts category of my credit score, because that's what they do. The credit bureaus, they take an average of all of the ages of all of your accounts, and you get a boost for that too also as well. You also get a boost with the amount of credit limit that the AU has as well, because it lowers your utilization too also. So I pretty much made out pretty good. And as you know, an AU does not give any hard inquiries, so I say myself the 3 to 5 points off of my credit score there. So that's a good thing about the AUs. So it looks like right now we have our first super chat from Spence Echoes. Spence Echoes, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Really appreciate that, brother. Way to go. Good way to support the channel. Really appreciate that, brother. Too also as well. So thank you so much for that $2 super chat there. So let's see. I know I've been rambling on here. I'm going to make sure I did not miss any comments here. Janelle says, Cornell, I sure do like that name you got. Yeah, I like it too, Cornell. That Mr. Mentor is awesome. Awesome name there, buddy. For sure. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, how you doing there? Good to see you back. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it to our Wednesday live streams at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. I know, guys. We used to do. What did we used to do, babe? We used to do Mondays, I believe. No, we used to do Wednesday. I think it was. Yeah, it used to be Wednesday. But I'm not going to confuse anyone. But basically, the point is, we changed the times a couple weeks ago. Now our live stream is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time, and that's basically because my work schedule had changed. Now they got me working 10 hours every day instead of 9 hours every day. And I don't get out of work till 7:30. Well, before I used to get off at 6:30. So now, I had to push the time of the live stream up to 8:15 p.m. Central every Wednesday. We do a lot of, sometimes we do a lot of videos, offshoots during the week, here and there. But our regular schedule, is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. So Thank you for coming back again. Once again, Pink Lady Barber. She says, "What's up, family?" Like the cool shade emoji and the fist pump, flexing those muscles. Yeah, Pink Lady Barber. Awesome, awesome there, Pink Lady. Thank you for coming back. And Pink Lady, I was always kind of curious about, what kind of, are you a barber? I know someone had asked you that before. I think it was in one of Dave's live stream. Um, on Mondays at 7. If you was a barber, bro. I think you did say you was a barber. I'm just kind of interested because I definitely want to check out your channel and see what type of cuts and trims and hairstyles that you do. To see, to check out your channel for sure. If you have one, I think you do, but I'm not sure. Uh, Bodyguard 856 says FICO 8 went up by 12 points this week. Okay, we have another uh, credit score increase here, guys. So everyone, please give her a congratulations. Everyone, please say congratulations to Bodyguard 856. His FICO 8 score went up by 12 points. So that's awesome there, Bodyguard. So how did you do that? What did you actually go through to get your FICO up 12 points? Let me know because I definitely, would like to share that with the group too also as well. I'm just sharing a live stream link with someone here on Facebook had just asked me, "Are we going live?" I like, "Yeah, we are." They said, "Well, I definitely don't want to miss out on that," so I just had to share that live stream link with them too also as well. So everyone, please give congratulations to Bodyguard 856 for that awesome job there, Bodyguard. Keep up the good work, buddy, for sure. Pink Lady Barber says, "I am good. Glad to see you all." Yes, we're definitely glad to see you too also as well, Pink Lady Barber. Dead Mouse says, "Keep it pushing, Bodyguard." Yes, good job, Bodyguard, for sure. So that's our second credit score increase that we've gotten so far today, guys. Jason Van Hughes, 30 points credit score increase. Bodyguard 856, 12-point credit score increase. And then myself, actually 3-point credit score increase. So, it's definitely going around here, guys. The credit score increases is definitely spreading within our group. So, if we keep on building with each other, sharing the knowledge with each other, building each other up, and helping each other out here, we definitely gonna do some big things here for sure. Okay, I'm just going through. I like to see the interaction between you guys. That's good to see that you guys are definitely. And Janelle, I really appreciate Janelle too, also. So she's really helping out, answering a lot of these questions, too, also as well. Really appreciate her. Cornell says, "Thanks for supporting my name and channel, guys." Yeah, definitely for sure, Cornell. That's what we're here for. We support each other for sure. That's what we're about. Jason says, "So Lyndon, now I have 3 credit cards plus 2 authorized users and 2 charge cards. I'm thinking I need one more credit card for 4? Question mark. What you think?"
I already asked him I'm waiting for the answer. I'm asking him what card he has.
Okay, Janelle had asked you what cards you had, so I'm gonna let Janelle. But in the meantime, I can say, let's see. You said you have 3 credit cards, 2 AUs. Okay, which is good. How much history does the AUs have on them? Do they have significant history? Like, for example, do the AUs have more history than your average history? That's what I wanted to know too, because the AUs, even though they may not have more history than your average history, if they do have like a high credit limits, it definitely can help lower your uh credit card utilization. But if they're a new, brand new authorized user, like a new account that was just opened, maybe say last month or the month before, or something like that, you could get hit by the credit bureaus for a new account. And when I say getting hit for a new account, even though the utilization may lower on your credit report and you could get the point credit for that, they can ding you, you know, maybe a few points or a point for adding a new account because it will lower your average age of account. So that's the only reason I'm asking about the age of the AUs. But it's good that you have the 3 credit cards, okay, and the 2 charge cards. Okay, so that's awesome. Do you have any installment loans right now at all that you're working with, like a self lender or Credit Strong or Navy Federal Credit Union, like the what they have? I forgot what they have. I know we did a live stream about credit builder loans, but I know they have a credit builder loan from Navy Federal Credit Union too. But if you have an installment loan also, then that would really boost your credit score even more because you can get points for a credit mix. Okay. So that will boost your score up. Our credit mix is not that much in that category, it's only 10% of your credit score, but that 10% means a lot. It's kind of like, just like if you added if you applied for a new account with a new credit application, you would get dinged a few points for having a hard inquiry, and that counts. Well, it counts just as much as a hard inquiry, okay? But not in a negative way, in the positive way, okay? So you want to keep mindful of that. The credit mix is very important. So now that you have your charge cards, you have some revolving credit cards. If you add a installment loan onto that, then you'd have like almost the perfect credit mix right there. Okay, so I would say go ahead and yeah, you could get 1 or 2 more credit cards. It wouldn't hurt for sure, and it's good to have like 4 credit cards that you use every month, and have 5 total credit cards. Okay, that's that's perfect. I mean, the more credit cards you have, actually, the better. But just be mindful though. You don't want to go out there and keep applying for a whole bunch of credit cards, because what's going to happen too is you're going to end up with a whole bunch of hard inquiries too, and that could lower your credit score, keep lowering your credit score also. So you want to do it gradually. I would add on 1 more credit card for right now and get you an installment loan of some sort if you don't already have one. I would recommend self lender because you will not get a hard inquiry from self lender. So that saves you the 3 to 5 points for hard inquiry right there. And self lender will continue boosting your credit score up by itself. So that's what I would recommend. If you want to get another credit card, that by all means, and make it 5 revolving credit cards, 2 charge cards, and 1 installment loan. That'd be a perfect credit mix right there. Pink Lady Barber says, congratulations to Bodyguard 8856. Yes, definitely good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm hearing today. You guys are definitely getting these credit score boosts, and that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay. That's a good thing. Bodyguard says self lender payment, Capital One secure card, and authorized user on Dwayne's Amex for now. Okay, so basically, what Bodyguard is saying, that's how he got the 12-point boost on his credit score. He got the self lender for one. It was a self lender payment went through, okay, and it posted to his credit report. And 2, he got a Capital One secured card. Okay. And 3, he got an authorized user on Dwayne's American Express. Okay. So if I'm not sure which American Express it is, but I know Dwayne has a few of them now. Back when I first started getting AUs from Dwayne, he only had the Amex Blue. But now Dwayne has more than just the Amex Blue. I think Dwayne has a few Amexes now. But either one of those Amexes are great also. So awesome, awesome. So guys, you're getting a lot of tips here, guys. A lot of knowledge being dropped here in this live chat. You know, Bodyguard's telling you guys how he did it, how he got his credit score boost. Okay. And Jason, I know you said you got your
Bomboy card. What the hell?
30 points boost. Okay, so Jason, I know you kind of like told us briefly, but what is it that you did different that gave you this 30-point boost on your credit score? Yeah, definitely share that here in the live chat so we can definitely learn from it. You guys pay attention, you know, definitely pay attention. This is how you boost your credit score. Okay, guys, this is how you get in the 700s. This is how you get in the 800s. This is how you get excellent credit. So you guys want to definitely listen up. Okay. It's a lot of good stuff being shared here in this live chat tonight, for sure.
I'll let you catch up before I change it.
Okay, Dead Mouse says, "Yeah, bro, it takes time, Bodyguard. I'll be posting a video on my credit score soon." Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Dead Mouse. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for that video too, also as well, because I definitely want to check that out too, also. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson, welcome back, buddy. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Julian says, "Hello, all, and yes, man." Okay, yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks for sharing, Julian. How's your week been going, by the way? Sneaky25 says, where does everyone get the AU from? Okay, well, basically, um, Dwayne has some, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. He has some of them. So if you interested, you could definitely uh, go over there and ask him, about it, or maybe shoot him a comment or something. I don't know if you've been on his channel before or not. But if not, you could definitely get with me. Um, Leave me a email or something, or Facebook Messenger. The link's in the bottom of the about section here on this channel, and I definitely can arrange that, where you could hook up with him for sure, and you know find out which one of those AUs would be a good for you. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anyone's? Okay, Cornell says, "Watch your inquiries, guys. It affects your approval chances." Yeah, for sure, guys. I know you guys want to get a good credit mix for sure, and a credit mix is important. Okay, but just keep in mind, however, that even though a credit mix can give you, 10% of your credit score, hard inquiries, new credit, applying for new credit and things of that nature too also accounts for about 10%. I think it's 10 or 15% of your credit score too also as well. I think it's 10%. So I mean, even though you have one on one hand is 10% the credit mix that's positive, you have another one, the hard inquiries, falling into another 10% category that's just it's equally affecting your credit score on a negative way. So you definitely want to keep in mind of that, guys. And if you can, if possible, you can do little things, to avoid hard inquiries. Okay. Like, for example, if you know you just need a credit card and it's just one credit card, all right, and you need something like a secured credit card, there's open sky. They don't give any hard inquiries. Okay. If that's the credit card that you needed to get you into that credit mix, like say you needed that was your number 4 or your number 5 uh credit card, um then why not? You're using it to get your credit mix, you're using it to build credit. That's the purpose of it. Right now, if you're in a credit building stage, that's what you need. If you already, like, say for example, if you already have that Discover It card already, and you have that Discover It secured card, you're already building credit with that, and you're getting cash back with that too also. Then why not save yourself a hard inquiry and go get the open sky. And then again, like I mentioned before, get you a installment loan and save yourself another hard inquiry and get you a self lender. you know there's a lot of things you can do to save yourself these hard inquiries. Okay. Because you don't want to have be sitting, like, at the end of the year or so. You definitely don't want to be sitting on a high credit score, like a 770 something credit score, which is nice to have. I mean, don't get me wrong, but you don't want to be sitting on a 770 credit score at the end of this year talking about I can't get approved for anything because I have so many hard inquiries. You know, maybe American Express might mess with you because they're a little more lenient on hard inquiries. I mean, but you don't want to be putting yourself up there. When you get your high credit score, you don't want to have a whole lot of inquiries because you want to be going after some prime credit cards that's going to get you, to the next level, to your tier 2 or tier 3 credit cards where you can start getting more cash back, and things of that nature. Okay, so you definitely want to keep that in mind, guys, for sure. Julian Robinson says, took some hits on my reports, dropped my scores over 50 points. Yeah, Julian, you definitely, you want to. Uh,
He told me why.
yeah, you did tell me why. Yeah, that's right. I just thought about that. Yeah, we did talk on my way home from work, and we've been talking on my my breaks at work. That's right, on Facebook. Yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. For sure. Definitely get with me. We are definitely gonna talk. All right. Jed Mouse says, Cornell, even with good credit, you're right. Okay. Bodyguard 856 says that he needs an access code for Navy Federal. Anyone willing to share? Okay. So guys, there you have it. Bodyguards looking to get into Navy Federal Credit Union. Okay. I'm kind of thinking about getting into myself, but I'm gonna wait because I heard from people I know that are signed up with Navy Federal that they do ding you a few hard inquiries, not just one hard inquiries. Because you remember you got to sign up with an account with them, a bank account with them, to get your foot in the door, become a member. And then when you apply for, I think, one of their credit cards, you get dinged another hard inquiry again. But I don't know, the way the person had explained it to me is that they ding you for quite a few hard inquiries, from the point where you first get an account with them and start developing that relationship with them, and then when you get to the level where you're going after, say, like something like an American Express card with them. But between that point and the time you do get that, they ding you quite a few hard inquiries. That's what I heard from people that are with Navy Federal Credit Union. So that's why I'm not going to sign on with them right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait possibly maybe the end of this year. I don't know, or maybe next year before I do that. Because I also noticed someone that I know of that she had signed up with Navy Federal Credit Union, and she got so many hard inquiries that she had, I think, one or two of her other credit cards that she had before with some big banks shut down because they didn't like the hard inquiries and new accounts that were popping up on her credit profile. And those accounts, I felt bad for her because some of them had some age on them too. So that she took a hit there with her credit score, and she took they hit her pretty hard there. So Julian Robinson says a medical collection and finger hut account closed, which I had got in the first place. Okay. So basically, you're saying a medical collection had just popped up on your credit report, Julian, and the Finger Hut account had closed. So basically, you're saying that the Finger Hut account was like one of your oldest accounts. Because if it was one of your oldest accounts, that could lower your credit score if they close that down. And a medical collection definitely will, they will ding you a lot of points for having a medical collection. I think between each collection, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, each collection they can ding you between 50 and 100 points. Your credit score can drop for each one. Now that's how strict that FICO 8 is. And kind of tonight we wanted to touch up and get into more of the FICO 9 for the topic of tonight's live stream tonight. So we're going to definitely get into that, but I'm going to go over a few of the comments here in the chat before we get into the topic. Okay, let's see. Bodyguard says the Bonvoy card with $3,000 limit. Okay, you're talking about Dwayne's AU. Okay, awesome. I'm glad he was able to put you on that Amex card. That's awesome. Okay. Julian says I have an account with Lexington Law, so I get them all disputed. Yes, that's great, Julian. But you definitely want to be careful. You want to try to get that late payment disputed if you have any. If you have any late payments, you want to definitely get them disputed because they. Oh, that's Janelle waving. If you could see that, guys. So yeah, late payments can make it hard to get your credit score up, and you'd have to do a lot to your credit profile to get your credit score up with any late payment. So I just wanted to throw that out there, FYI, just in case, guys. Any of you guys had any questions about why it's taking so long for my credit score to go up, to boost, or why is my credit score not moving? I'm doing this. I'm adding AUs. I'm getting trade lines. I got this. That can be a big reason why late payments is huge with the credit bureaus. Sneaky25 says I'm on Dwayne's Amex. I was looking for another one. Oh, okay. Well, Sneaky, Dwayne has more than one AU. So you want to definitely ask him if he has any openings on any of his other cards. And if not, if he doesn't, then get with me. I have some connections, more connections, that can definitely get you hooked up there. Okay. Pink Lady Barber says, "Hey fam, I just went through and subscribed to a lot of your channels. There you go. Thank you so much for supporting, the channels there, Pink Lady Barber. I'm sure you guys really appreciate that. That's huge. That we could all support each other too, also as well. And also, Pink Lady, do you have a YouTube channel? I just want to know. Because hold on. Yeah, actually, I don't even have to ask you because I just clicked on your name. It says go to channel. When I clicked on your name, so I'm guessing you have your own YouTube channel because I'm kind of interested in like hair stuff and all kinds of stuff. I know I'm bald and everything, but there's some things I want to do. Me and Janelle, we had this talk. I know I was sick this week. Since our last live stream, I've been like coughing and sneezing a lot. Eyes were almost bloodshot red before, but as you can see, guys, they're real clear now. But yeah, I'm much better now. But we've been getting into a lot of different, stuff that I might be, interested into. So I just want to check out your channel. So I'm definitely gonna check out your channel and go up there and subscribe for sure, Pink Lady, and see, if I could pick up on some tips, some manly tips here for my hair. Too also, because I'm not gonna be rocking a baldy all the time. I'm at one day you guys might see me just break out with some 360 waves on y'all like out of nowhere and be like, yeah, bro, you got skills like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. What else comments did I miss here? Sneaky25 says, does your score go up when your secured card graduates? That question I don't know, Sneaky. That one, if any of you guys know the answer to that question, definitely drop it here in the live chat. If not, Sneaky, no one has an answer to that. You could definitely ask Dwayne because I know Dwayne had a Discover It credit card that graduated to unsecured after 13 months. So you could definitely ask him if there was any change in his credit score or he noticed any change when his Discover It had graduated. Or another person you could ask is D. Anderson. D. Anderson has some secured credit cards that he had with some big banks that graduated to also. But I don't remember him mentioning anything about his change in his credit score when that happened at the time of the graduation. But if you see him here in his chat, you could definitely click on his name and go to his channel. But his name is D. Anderson. So it's not hard to find his channel. Just going to, I think, the YouTube search, you might be able to find his channel. You'll know it's him. When you see this YouTube channel, you see a whole lot of videos talking about like cars and stuff like that. A lot of fancy looking cars and sports cars and things like that. That's his channel. Okay. And he does talk a little bit about credit cards too, also there. Okay, I'm just going through the comments. Julian Robinson says, I only had it 3 months. Okay, you only had the Finger Hut for 3 months. So the Finger Hut, by it closing, did not really affect the closing of the Finger Hut, did not really affect your credit score. It was something else that affected your credit score. Okay, with the medical collections, and it may have been something else that affected your credit score too, also. Okay, so you just definitely want to keep that in mind too, also as well. Sneaky25 says, so I have Navy Federal, and they don't do a hard inquiry for getting an account, but they do periodically check your credit when you have a card with them, and they will take the card if your score drops. Oh, okay. So, they pretty much do just like the big banks do then. They will shut your account down, guys. If you guys thinking that, yeah, I got some credit cards with some big banks, but I still want to apply for this and I want to apply for that, and you guys just want to go credit happy and keep applying for stuff in a short period of time, guys, you don't want to do that, because some of these big banks, they will look at you. They look at your credit profile periodically. They do what's called a soft pull. You might not even know that they're looking at your credit report. Okay, you might not even know it because it's not a hard pull. All right, and when they go in there and they start seeing all these new accounts, all these new credit applications popping up out of nowhere. All right. It's no question, guys. I mean, I've heard it. I've heard it happen. Plenty of people on Facebook, on FICO forums, on Reddit. Okay, even here on YouTube, they will shut your account down, guys. Okay, and it may be that account that's just giving you a lot of, age, a lot of history. So you don't want to do that. Okay.
Thank you for the book.
Julian Robinson says, "Yeah, I'm getting everything disputed, bro. I just updated my case yesterday to dispute Finger Hut and the medical collection." Okay, awesome, awesome, Julian. Lexington Law is great, in my opinion. Okay, with them, just takes patience and time. Okay, but if you put in your time, you do your time, you're gonna see results with them, pretty much, because they're pretty good at what they do. Pink Lady Barber says, "I have no content. LOL." Okay, well, I
Right.
I tried, Pink Lady, but you did say LOL. So does that mean you have some content or you don't have content? Janelle says you don't have content. I say maybe you do and you're just joking. I don't know. I don't know, but that's okay. Whenever you're ready to add some, just let me know. I'll definitely go on there and check it out. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into today's topic. I know we've been at it for a while because there's been so many jewels being dropped here in this live stream. A lot of great knowledge, information. A lot of credit score increases. With all of our people here, our family, and we just had to recognize that too. Also, and it's been a lot of great questions and comments too, also. So, we definitely get a lot out of these live chats like this and these live streams, when that happens too, because we all grow together as a community and learn from each other
Hello.
too, also. Cornell says Navy Fed gave me a $1,800 increase when my credit went up. There's a cool shades emoji, a thumbs up, and a smiley emoji. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Cornell. Everyone, please say congratulations to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, for his $1,800 increase with Navy Federal. Great job there, Cornell. Keep it going. Those credit score increases. I mean, not credit score increases. Those credit limit increases. They really do a lot for your utilization. You get your utilization lower and lower and lower and lower, till it goes. If you get to zero, and I don't know if it can go any lower than zero. Was it negative 99 or negative 88? Does it get lower than that? I don't know. But right now, mine is at zero. Okay. Janelle says, "Way to go, Cornell. Keep up the good work, bro." And two thumbs up. For sure, for sure.
1,800 thumbs up if I want to.
Janelle says she could give you 1,800 thumbs up if she wants to. Yeah, Janelle, I don't think they can't hear you too good from all the way over there. You got to
I'm
either
just
come
telling you.
closer
I'm
or
not
type it
talking.
in
I'm
the
just telling
comments.
you.
So, okay, no problem. Um, so what I'm gonna do, as I normally do, guys, I'm gonna share my screen with you. That way we can be on the same page and go over this topic together. And when I'm done here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump on the camera with you guys live, so that way we can just recognize everyone that have commented and shared and contributed to our live stream tonight too, also as well. So if you guys can see the screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 here in the comments. Again, if you can see the screen clearly, go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. And if you cannot see the screen clearly, just let me know also in the comment as well. Janelle says number 1. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Janelle. Pink Lady Barber says number one. Thank you for that, Pink Lady. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it here. So basically, we're talking mostly about the FICO score 9 because we know a lot about the FICO score 8 already. You know, uh, most of us. Um, and if you have any questions about FICO 8, just go ahead and leave them in the comments. Not a problem. But we're gonna go over the FICO 9 because there's a lot that we need to know about FICO 9. Why? Because a lot of the big banks are starting to use the FICO 9 scoring model. For example, Wells Fargo is using the FICO 9 scoring model too, also as well. So let's scroll down the article here, and it says what you need to know about FICO score 9. Okay, and it says in a nutshell, FICO score 9 looks at medical debt, paid collections, and rental history differently than previous versions of the FICO credit scoring models. Here's why your FICO score 9 credit scores could be different. Okay. So that's a good thing about the FICO score 9. It looks at these things, and it's gonna get into how it looks at these things different too also. And this is an article from Credit Karma on creditkarma.com.
That's the one I found for you.
That's the one that Janelle had found for me too also. So everyone thank Janelle for that. So it says the latest version of the FICO credit scoring model, FICO Score 9, has three major changes that could affect your FICO Score 9 credit scores. Okay. Medical debt, paid collections, and rental history are all new considerations when consumer credit scores are calculated with FICO Score 9. Okay, so medical debt, paid collections, and rental history, they're all new considerations because for whereas before FICO 8 was not doing them. Okay, but now the FICO 9 is doing it. Okay, bodyguard. Okay, he's talking to Sneaky 25. Okay, awesome, awesome. So that's a good thing, people, because now you can get credit for rental payments, for utility bills, um, for even your cell phone, paying your cell phone bill on time every month. Okay, you can get points added to your credit score for those things. Okay, so you would definitely want to keep that in mind. FICO scores in 1958. Okay, so basically what they're doing here is going back and doing a little history on the FICO scoring model. So a lot of you guys already know this information, but we're just gonna skim through it briefly and get back on track to talking about the FICO 9. In 1958, Fair Isaac Corporation created a mathematical formula that was designed to analyze consumer credit risk based on a number of factors. Today, those factors generally include payment history, credit usage, length of credit history, credit types, and recent credit inquiries, each carrying a different weight when considered in the formula. Okay. So they're talking about the five categories, okay, which represent different percentages of your credit score, which are 35%, 30, 15, 10, and 10. Okay. Very simple to remember. Uh, if you're having a hard time remembering that, just think of it this way: 35, 30, 15, 10, 10. 35, 30, 15, 10, 10. And you can even make a song about it if you want to. The formula results in a three-digit number ranging from 300 to 850. That is known as a base FICO credit score. There are three major consumer credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Consumers will probably see variations in their FICO credit scores among bureaus. Your FICO scores are based on your credit report from each bureau, and each bureau may collect slightly different information, which could lead to differences in how your FICO scores are calculated. So that's basically all they're saying is, you know, that's the differences in your scores between each credit bureau, you know, are because each credit bureau collects the information differently, and some of them may have different information than the others. So that could affect your score. Okay. According to a May 2015 CEB Tower Group analyst report, FICO scores were used in more than 90% of lending decisions in the US, indicating that it's one of the most widely known credit scores. So that's just in 2015, guys. You can imagine now in 2019, I mean, I'm sure it's higher than that. Okay, the FICO scores are definitely a factor and a deciding factor, like for mortgages, you know, when they're deciding on whether or not you get that mortgage. I mean, it's one of the factors besides your uh, DIR, your debt to income ratio. You know, that's also a factor too, because they want to determine whether or not you can afford that mortgage loan, the payments. Okay. So, but FICO is definitely a huge factor there. Comparable credit scoring models commonly used by credit bureaus are from Vantage Score Solutions, whose latest version is Vantage Score 4.0. Although different credit scoring models can produce slightly different credit scores, they generally use similar factors. Okay, so this is a link here where you guys can check your Equifax and TransUnion scores right there. So just in case you guys went to the article, that's a link there to check your credit scores. FICO credit scoring models have undergone numerous revisions over the past 3 decades, with trends of consumers and needs of lenders continually evolving. FICO has adopted its models to keep up. For you, that means you might have several FICO scores based on different models. So, what exactly is different about the FICO Score 9 scoring model? Okay, so now we're getting into it here. Okay, I'm gonna start getting into what's different about the FICO 9. First major change: medical collections. In 2014, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau reported that medical debt has a significant and negative impact on consumer credit. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's true, guys. We all know that medical collections, medical debt, you know, these things they have a negative impact, you know, on our credit report for sure. We can lose between 50 to 100, between 50 and 100 points on our credit score just by having one collection. Okay. The CFPB reported that 43 million Americans had overdue medical debt on their credit reports. This number raised concerns that the system put in place to collect and report the debt to the credit bureaus was causing an even steeper uphill battle for consumers. Okay, so they're saying even 43 million Americans has this medical debt, overdue medical debt. The CFPB pointed out that consumers may become responsible for medical debt due to billing issues between their medical provider and their insurance provider, meaning consumers may not know they have medical debt until they get a call from collections, which that's just terrible, guys. I mean, to find out that you have this debt when you get the call from the collection agency, that's a horrible way of doing business for them on their behalf, you know. So not only did consumers have to deal with the bothersome phone calls of collection agencies, but they also had to be concerned about their credit scores being negatively affected. Okay. Unpaid medical bills and collections have less negative impact on FICO 9 score credit scores than with previous FICO scoring models. Include that, I guess that includes the FICO 8. Okay. Also, unpaid medical bills sent to collection agencies will have less impact on FICO score 9 credit scores than non medical debt. Okay, so they separate the medical from the non medical here in the FICO 9. So the medical has less of an impact on your credit score than the non medical debt does. Okay, and it has a less negative impact to a less negative impact than the FICO 8 and the other previous FICO models. But it's important to note that FICO Score 9 doesn't erase a consumer's medical debt or fix a confusing medical billing system. This new scoring model version just gives a medical debt less weight when it comes to calculating credit scores with this version. Okay, so that's the good news. Okay. So if a lot of if big banks are starting to use this FICO scoring model, FICO 9 scoring model, then that could help out, a lot of people that have the medical collections on their credit reports. Because it is the medical collections don't have such a heavy weight to them as the non-medical collections do. I'm talking about the FICO 9. Okay. And it's going to get a little deeper. There's more differences and more reasons why the FICO 9 is different than the FICO 8. Second major change, paid collections. Previously, even paid debts, medical and non medical, sent to a collections agency reflected poorly on a consumer's FICO credit scores. Now, outstanding bills sent to collections and subsequently paid in full by the consumer will not negatively impact FICO score 9 credit score. So now what they're saying basically, where before, with the FICO 8, when you paid off a collection, like a medical collection or a non-medical collection, which is the reason why a lot of people were saying never pay collections. Well, with the FICO 9, if you pay a collection, it will not have a negative impact on your FICO score 9. In other words, you will not lose points on your FICO score simply because you paid off a collection on the FICO 9. You will lose points on your FICO 8, however. Don't get it misunderstood there, because you definitely will lose points on your FICO 8 because they will simply, if you don't have a pay for delete agreement, or that creditor has not decided to remove that, or you haven't gotten it deleted, it will you can still lose between 50 to 100 points. Okay, whether it's paid or not. Okay, as long as it's there, it's gonna pull your credit score down. But with the FICO 9, it won't. It's what they're saying if you pay it in full. Okay. But guys, since you could do this however you want when it comes to paying, or not paying, deciding whether or not to pay collections. But just keep in mind, that not all of the big banks right now are using FICO Score 9. Okay. FICO Score 9 is not a legal requirement for the big banks or any banks to use. Rather, it is a choice. And the big banks that use them now, like Wells Fargo, they choose to use FICO 9. Okay. So there is no government agency forcing them to use FICO 9 just because it's a newer version. Okay. So right now, if I were you, I would not pay collections unless you get a pay for delete agreement. That's my opinion. Okay. At least until this FICO 9 becomes, you know, national, whereas every lender is using it. Okay. And until then, I would not even pay a collection unless they agree to delete it off my credit report. Okay. This change can benefit consumers in two ways. First, it gives consumers a chance to raise their FICO score 9 credit scores despite having debts from unplanned medical or other financial emergencies on their record. And second, it works as an incentive for consumers to pay off their outstanding debts, as paying off a debt in full that had been in collections can have a positive impact on their score. So that's just awesome. You know, they're going to reward you for paying off your debt. Whereas the FICO 8 scoring model, they're not going to reward you for paying off your debt. They're going to penalize you. They're going to punish you for paying off your debt. Okay? They're going to ding your credit score for doing that. All right? Unless you have a pay for delete agreement, they're going to ding your credit score. Okay? Your credit score will go down. Okay? Third major change, rental history can be included. Okay? With FICO score 9, rental history is now factored into these credit scores when landlords directly report the payments to one or all of the credit bureaus. Now, guys, there's several programs where you could have your rent reported to the credit bureaus, and we went over quite a few of them too here on this channel. If you guys have been catching all of our live streams, then you already got the information. If you have not caught all of our live streams here on this channel, then you can find a lot of it being discussed. And there's one video, for example, that's here on this channel that we made. It's a live stream, and the title of it is 90K and primary trade lines and AUs. Okay, and that goes over inside of when I break down all the trade lines for you guys and show you basically how I went from 508 credit score up to over 720 credit score in less than 5 months. I break down all these trade lines, even some of the trade lines that I have not used before. But some of them report rental history, like Rental Karma reports present and past rental history. They go back up to 24 months. There's Dave's checking account. That at first we had some questions about Dave's checking account, but we verified with Dave's checking account that they are one FDIC insured. Okay, so if you open up an account with Dave's checking account, your money will be FDIC insured. Plus, at the same time, guys, they're gonna report your rental payments to all 3 credit bureaus for free. Okay, so that's a free trade line. Okay, that you're gonna get and receive there from Dave's checking account. So, guys, we have our second super chat from Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for that $5 super chat. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing all that good work. You know, that was an awesome live stream today that you had with Dave. You know, from Flashpoint, and I really enjoyed what little of it that I could because I was at work, still at work at 6:30 when you guys started, and I can't really check my phone and watch videos because the work is so busy. But I was able to get on there after I got off work at 7:30 and catch a few minutes of it before I had to get ready from our own live stream that we start at 8:15 now. Thank you so much for coming in, Dwayne, especially for the support. We really appreciate that too as well. And keep making them great live streams every Monday there, Dwayne. They're awesome and we really enjoy them. Dwayne says, keep up the good work. Just wanted to stop by real quick and show some love. I got to get up at 4:30 a.m. Everyone have a great week. Peace. Yeah, guys, don't forget, every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV has his live stream there every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. You definitely don't want to miss out. a lot of credit building information and knowledge being dropped in those live streams from Dwayne and all of the other people there in the live chat. You know, a lot of people there with high credit scores, a lot of knowledge about building credit. If you need the information, that's one of the places that you need to go. Okay. So since here, third major change, rental history can be included. So guys, we went over a lot of information about having your rental history reported. So we found out um, Rental Karma does it. Okay. And Dave's checking account does it for free. Okay. So magic word FREE free. Okay. But of course, you got to open a bank account with them. You have to sign up with direct deposit. Okay. And then you can get that free trade line. All right. So with FICO score 9, rental history is now factored into these credit scores when landlords directly report the payments to one or all of the credit bureaus. Before this newest version, rental history was simply not factored into your FICO credit scores. This change may be most beneficial to consumers who have just started to establish their credit history. A forewarning regarding this change. Landlords are not required to report their tenants' payment history to the credit bureaus. That's correct. Landlords are not required to do this. If your landlord does agree to do this, then you definitely want to thank him. You know, say thank you because he's doing something that he's not required to do. Okay. He's just helping you out. He's just doing you a favor. So you want to think of it as that if you like to. If this change could be beneficial to you, consider asking your landlord if they plan to report your payments to the credit bureaus before signing that rental agreement. So there's a tip right there for you guys, okay? Right here in the article. Before you sign a rental agreement, ask your landlord if they plan to report your payments to the credit bureaus. And I would go one step further than that. I would ask them, will they report it to the credit bureaus? Is that included in our contract? When I sign on here, to sign a lease or whatever, you know? So that way you have it there, have something in writing too also as well. So why not get credit? You're paying rent, especially if you're paying your rent on time every month. Why not get the credit for it? Okay. Why not boost your credit score at the same time? Will you see a change in your FICO score 9 credit scores? Even though FICO Score 9 was officially launched to lenders in 2014, most lenders still use FICO Score 8. Lenders get to decide on which version they use in their lending decisions, and FICO Score 9 is only gradually being adopted. Over time, consumers might see slight differences in their FICO Score 9 credit scores. Okay, so this is a thing that's over time, is what they're saying. Gradually, you'll see slight differences. Okay, this is in regards to the FICO 9. How to find your FICO Score 9 credit scores? The answer, well, I could tell you guys for one, if you have a bank account with Wells Fargo, you can see your FICO 9 credit score. There's an option there for that too also as well. And somebody who also had left a comment. Okay, Pink Lady Barber says Navy Federal Credit Union uses FICO 9. Okay, so there you go. You got two banks that use FICO 9. Okay, so I'm sure there's others that use FICO 9 too also as well. The answer might be sitting right in your wallet. In 2014, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau supported a push for consumers to be able to easily access their credit scores for free from credit card companies in the hope of making the once mysterious number more easily available and useful to the consumer. Today, some credit issuers offer programs that allow members to check their FICO scores for free. Check with your bank or credit card company to see if they offer this perk. Keep in mind, that even if your bank or card does offer free FICO scores, it may not be the FICO score 9. Okay, consumers can also go to myfico.com, use the free FICO scores estimator to get projected FICO scores, or pay a fee to obtain their actual FICO scores. Okay, and if you don't want to pay for your FICO score, you could definitely, go this route right here, the free route here at myfico.com. Bottom line, FICO Score 9 introduced three major changes. They're going to sum it up here to how FICO credit scores are calculated. Medical debt has less of an impact, less of a negative effect. Collections debt doesn't have the same negative impact once you fully pay the account off. And rental payments, if reported to landlords, are also considered. Okay, so that all this is included in the calculation of your FICO credit score 9. Whichever credit scoring model is used to calculate your unique credit scores, remember that credit scores fluctuate and should be regularly monitored. So that's true. Guys, if you're not already, if you're just checking your credit score once a year, you want to break out of that habit, okay? Check your credit score as much as possible, okay? This is not the same, guys, as going to the gym and working out and all of that. It's not the same. I remember when I used to work out, I used to go to the gym, all right? I used to work out, and I was always worried about my weight. It was always weight, calories. Am I eating enough calories? Am I eating too much calories? What's my weight? How many pounds am I now? How many inches on my waist? This and that. You know, um, that right there is different. It's different. You don't want to check your weight, every day. Be checking your weight every day and say, oh, okay. I get up in the morning. Oh, okay, I'm 205, and then this afternoon I'm 203, and at dinner I'm 201. You don't want to do all that. Okay, that's different. With your credit score, you want to check that as much as possible. Okay, you want to get all of the credit monitoring services that you can. Get signed up with as many of them as you can, including Credit Karma, Wallet Hub, Credit Sesame, Bank Rate, all those good ones. Okay. MyFICO.com, Experian.com. Okay. Um, all of the ones that you can, because what's going to happen is they each update your credit scores on different days, okay, on a different schedule. I believe Credit Karma updates weekly. Wallet Hub updates daily. Uh, they all of them have different schedules. So that way, for me, in my experience, my Wallet Hub always gives me the first alerts, especially when it comes to changes in my credit scores and what's affected my credit scores. And it seems like all the others seem to report to me afterwards. Okay. But you want to familiarize yourself with as many of those as possible. Um, you want to check your credit score as much as possible. Okay. Um, because that's how you get to know what's going on with your credit. And if your credit score goes up, you want to know why. Okay. It's important because you're trying to accomplish, especially if you're trying to accomplish a goal. You want to, for example, you want to get in the 700s credit scores or the 800 credit scores, or you just want to add another 40 points to your credit score. Whatever your goal is, it would help to know why your credit score went up in each particular scenario, because you can kind of tweak your credit profile the way you need to tweak it to get your credit score up, to get you to where you want to be. Okay. Whichever credit scoring model is used to calculate your unique credit scores, remember that credit scores fluctuate and should be regularly monitored. Yes. Okay. We just went over that. Whether you're happy with your current credit scores or wish they were a little higher, remember these rules of thumb. Make at least minimum payments on time. Okay, now they're telling you how, if you cannot, okay, what they're saying is if you cannot pay your credit card balances below 7% within a reasonable amount of time, okay, which meaning a reasonable amount of time means by your statement closing date or before your statement closing date, then you want to at least make the minimum payment on time. Okay, because even though you will have a high credit card utilization on that card and your credit score may take a ding for it, your credit score may go down a little. I mean, that's better than having a late payment and having your credit score go way down 100 points and then having a hard time to increase your credit score because you have a late payment on there. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. It can be done. You can increase your credit score with a late payment, but it's very hard. You have to add a lot of credit limit to offset that. There's things you need to do to offset that. Okay, and it's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It is a lot of work. You might have to add authorized users, and not just any authorized user will work. Okay, it has to be certain authorized users with a certain amount of credit history and a certain amount of credit limit to offset the late payment and a certain amount of payment history on it to also a certain number of payments to bring that negative into a positive. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is you're still going to have the negative late payment on there, but you're going to be able to increase your credit score even with the late payment on there. Okay, that's the way to do it. Okay, and if you're interested in that, let me know because I have a connection with a guy that does that too. Okay, but just keep in mind, we're not dealing with, any authorized user here. This guy is expensive. I say he's expensive because he got some pretty high, he's got some high prices, but he's got some powerful authorized users. I mean, even if you have late payments, if you add a certain type of his authorized user on there, it will increase your credit score even with the late payment. Okay, and it is possible. Why I say it's possible? Because there's a guy that I know, okay, and I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys heard of him, but his name is Kenny Eugene. Okay, he's one of the first YouTube channels that I first started watching about building credit, and then I learned about trade lines and things like that. I cannot say that I learned it all from him because I did not. I learned from many different credit gurus. Okay, I learned a lot from How to Build Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, but Kenny Eugene was one of the first that I started watching his videos, but I haven't really watched a whole lot because he does have a lot, but I mean I watch all of them, but I mean I don't get to watch many of his because he does not upload videos that often. But anyway, he had a bankruptcy on his credit profile, and even with a bankruptcy, this guy, he was able to boost his credit score up to the point where now Kenny Eugene is in the 700s right now. Okay, he's in the 700s right now, even with the bankruptcy on his credit report. Okay, so how good is that? All right. Yeah, I don't think you could get any better than that, guys. I mean, if he didn't have the bankruptcy on his credit report now, he would probably been in the 800s right now, to keep it real with you. All right. So there is ways to go about this to offset negatives. Okay. And that's a more specialized approach to increasing your credit scores that not a lot of credit building gurus know about. Okay. That's information that a lot of credit gurus do not know. Okay. But if you're interested in that, I could definitely help you to do that. Okay. If you have late payments on your credit report that you need to get a huge boost in your credit score, let me know. I have my connections. I can get you AUs that you might need to do that with. Okay. If you have bankruptcies and you have say you haven't started disputing them yet, or maybe you have already started disputing them, but they're still on your credit report and you need to increase your credit score. This, I have connections that have, special authorized users that they do exactly that. They specialize in those specific special situations. Okay. Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman says, I follow Kenny too. Okay. So I guess I'm not alone there. So Cornell, you follow Kenny Eugene's channel too also. That's great. Yeah, yeah, he was one of the first that I followed. He does not do like live streams, anything like that, but he drops videos once in a while, not too often or frequent. I don't think he does any videos on a regular basis either, because I know one time he went like a whole month or 2 months without doing a video. And I was like, man, when you gonna make another video? When you gonna and I was waiting a long time, but he finally dropped one. I guess it's because he's a truck driver, because I could tell, when he makes his videos, I could see the seat, the driver's seat, and the whole setup of his rig right there. So I could see he's doing these videos while he's at work. So that's just making videos on YouTube is a lot of work in and of itself. To be able to do work on YouTube while you're at work at the same time you're working while you're working. It's like double work right there. So definitely, yeah. Cornell says yes, he drives like me. Yeah, Cornell, I know you're a truck driver. You drive a lot too, and you still make videos too. I see your Mr. Mentor video, the new one that you made. I really like that one. Um, Great motivational speaking there. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so next tip they're giving you here is keep credit card balances low or pay it off. Okay, so yeah, that goes back to what we were saying. Okay, keep the low credit card utilization. All right, or pay it off. Even better, pay it off. All right. Well, why you want to pay interest every month? I mean, you trying to make the banks richer? I mean, what you trying to do here? You want to? They already getting rich off us already. Okay. They don't need to get any richer. But just try to avoid paying the interest to these banks. Okay. I mean, if you pay it off, leave a zero balance, you're still showing that you're using your credit cards, because these banks, they know you're using your credit card. They have all the records of your credit cards. They the ones that gave you the credit cards, so they know how much you use on it. Pay it off in full. Don't pay that interest. You boost your credit score up. Low credit card utilization. Pay those balances down. All right. And only open new credit cards when needed. Yes, absolutely. I cannot stress this enough, guys. I mean, right now, I'm sitting on a 734 credit score on my TransUnion. I got the 722 credit score on Equifax and 719 credit score on Experian. And still, yeah, I could be out there applying for a brand new American Express card, of course. But I'm not going to do that. I don't want to, I don't want to be, one of those guys with a high credit score, a 780 credit score at the end of this year, but I can't get approved for nothing. Okay. So, so how's that helping me? You know? So I'm just gonna chill with the new accounts. All of that. What I want to get right now is just irrelevant to me. Right now, I'm just gonna be content with what I have. For a long while, and stop applying for new accounts. Stop opening up new accounts. The only new accounts I'm gonna open, and which is not counted as an actual new account, is AUs. Like AUs is different because if they have history behind them, like the last one I got was a 2 year AU, and the one I got before that was a 5 year authorized user. Those are not new accounts. The credit bureaus, they don't count those as new accounts because they have history behind them. Okay, they're not like a 1 month or 2 month old AU or anything like that. Like if you get a 1 month old AU or two, yeah, I would say if you get a 1 or 2 month old authorized user added onto your credit profile, yeah, the credit bureaus, they count that as a new account, especially if its age is lower than your average age of credit on your credit profile. It's possible if that AU does not have a high credit limit, it could drop your credit score because it could force your average age of accounts to go down. And sometimes in certain situations, it can still drop your credit score even if it has a high credit limit, depending on your credit profile. Okay. Cornell says, I'm in the garden waiting for my day. Yeah, definitely. Me too. I'm there with you, Cornell. I'm kind of curious there. I'm actually going to plan a strategic authorized user for my next AU. Um, Being that these AUs are not they don't give you any hard inquiry. My strategy is I'm gonna go, and this might be good for you guys to do too. If you guys are getting these authorized users or thinking of getting an authorized user, think of doing this. Okay, I'll make a video about this actually too. We'll do this in a live stream. Okay, if you're thinking about getting an authorized user, do this. All right, go into your credit report, pull up your credit karma. All right, pull up your credit karma. Go check and see what your average age of accounts is currently right now. Write it down. Okay. Write down all the average ages of all of your accounts, each one by one. Okay. This is an exercise, very valuable, guys. You want to listen up. Okay. Write them all down. Okay. So now you have your average age of accounts because you wrote that down. Then you have all the ages of all of your accounts written down. Okay. Go ahead and add on, say for example, I'm just saying hypothetical, just pick a number out the blue sky. Add on, say an AU with uh one 12 months. 12 months credit history. Okay, and make sure if you add on 12 months, make sure that you put um for all your accounts, say if you have one account that says 1 year, make sure you write it in as 12 months. Don't use the 1 year, use the months. Okay, and then add up all your months and average your months on the bottom as your average age of credit. Okay. So say for example, you add an AU that's 12 months old, 1 year old. Okay. Then you add 12 months to your total number of accounts. Okay. So if you had say 10 accounts, now you have 11 with that AU that we just added. Okay. And the AU's 12 months. So you add that number 12 months to all your ages of accounts right there. Total it up. Now you have a new total. Okay. Then you divide that number, the total amount of ages of all those accounts, divide that number by the number of your accounts. So say for example, you have 11 accounts now because you just added an AU. Remember? You divide that number by 11. Okay. And that's your new average age of account. Okay, so this is a little exercise. It'll help you guys. One, how it will help you, I believe it will help you to choose the best AUs for your situation. Okay, because you got to remember, average age of credit is huge because you're getting credit for your average age, your history, your age of the credit, payment history, which is huge. Okay, then you're getting utilization at 30% added on there too, also as well. Um, so you're just knocking it down in more than one category. You're getting points in. Okay. So that's why you want to be strategic of everything you do to your credit profile. Be strategic when you go out and look for authorized users. Why not? You want to get the authorized user that's going to give you the highest boost in your credit score. Okay. As quickly as possible. So why not? Okay. But I'm, guys, that's just a preview of it. But I'm going to go over that in a video, okay, in a live stream. So when you see that pop up in your notifications, go ahead and click on it and go to that because I'm gonna go into detail in that live stream, and so that way you guys can check it out for sure. Okay. Uh, look like we have a new person, guys. I think we saw you here before in the live stream. Yeah, I think Psycho Gamer was here before in the live stream, either in the live stream or in the comments. But if this is your first time, Psycho Gamer, thank you so much for joining us and welcome. You're always welcome here to our live streams. And thank you so much for joining us, Psycho Gamer. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Psycho Gamer. Thank you so much for joining in. Psycho says, where do you find AUs that backdate with good history? Well, uh, depending on what you mean by good history, Psycho Gamer, are you talking about like more than 1 year, between 1 and 5 years, 1 and 3 years? Are you talking about 10 years, 5 to 10, 10 to 25 years? I mean, where do you want to go with this? How it depends on you, how what are you looking for as far as how far back you want to go. Um, because mostly all of these AUs have good history, pretty much. I have not gotten an AU that does not have good history, you know. But it depends on how far back you want to go. I mean, like I said, you want to go a few months back. You want to go to an AU that has 1 year, 3 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20, 25 years. Okay, two or more. Okay. So basically, I'm not sure if you caught this Cycle Gamer, but I think a good suggestion that I say you should do is do this exercise. All right. Um, you want to get your average age of accounts. You want to write down all the average ages, all the ages of all of your accounts. You want to write them down. You could get this information from your Credit Karma or your Wallet Hub. Okay, any one of those. All right. And you want to write them down on paper, average it out on the bottom. Then when you start anew, you want to start anew. Okay. You want to write down all those ages of all of those accounts. And then you want to add on the new hypothetical authorized user. Okay. Let's say that authorized user, let's just give it a name. Let's just say that one is Chase Freedom. Okay. This is a CF. All right. And that one, say that one has 3 years a history. Okay, so then you take the 3 years and you change it into months. That would now become 36 months. Okay, so any of your counts that say like are in years, you want to change those years over to months. Like for example, the 1 year would become 12 months, 2 years would become 24 months, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm getting at. So you want to add the AU on there, say it's 2 years old, add that on, make a new total for all of your account ages at the bottom there. And then you want to take that total number It should be in months, right? Number of months. And then you want to divide that by the number of accounts that you have on your credit report. Okay. And now you just came up with a new average age of account. Okay. Now that's your average age of credit. That's would be your new average age of credit after you add on that AU. So now you can tell whether or not by adding that AU, if you would get points in that category average age of credit or not. Okay, towards your credit score. Because if the AU has say if even if the AU has more um age of credit than your age of credit is, it still possibly may not affect your average age of credit that much, you know. But if you're gonna go out this way, why not go all out? You know what I mean? Because you want to get the highest boost in your credit score as possible. So that's why I'm telling you to do this. Okay. But I'm like I said, guys, I'm gonna go over this in another video, um, in another live stream in full detail. Right now, everyone, please give a warm welcome to the Coin Alley. Long time no see, buddy. But we haven't done a live stream in a long time. It was kind of a long time for us. It's been 1 week. That's because I've been sick, you know. But we're back again, and glad to see you back again, the Coin Alley. Thank you so much for joining in our live stream. And also, guys, Coin Alley has his own YouTube channel, too, also as well, where he talks about different aspects of finance. So if you're interested in finance, want to learn more, click on his name here in the chat, click on go to channel, and you definitely could check out all that he has to offer about finance too, also as well. What's that, you know?
Well, now I have the question. How long would you hold on to AU?
Cornell has a question. How long will you hold on to an AU? Okay, good question. Because Cornell, from what I understand, is that accounts in general can stay on your credit report for two different lengths of time. Okay. If they're a negative account, if it's a negative account, it can stay up. It can stay on your credit report, say for 7 years, for example. Okay. If it's a positive account, it can stay on your credit report for 10 years. Okay. How long will you hold on to an AU? So basically, um, from what I've been hearing is that um, if you're taking, say for example, if you're taken off of an AU, the person that puts you on there takes you off one day, say after 3 months or 4 months or 2 months or whatever amount of time. From what I've heard, it will not affect your credit score. Okay, this is what I've heard from different gurus. Uh, but your credit score should stay the same. In other words, it won't just drop just because a person took you off. Okay, because I'll give you an example. All right, I was on one of Dwayne's credit cards, one of Dwayne's Chase cards, and I was so excited about this Chase card because Dwayne was telling me, yeah, this Chase card has 2 years payment history, this and that, right? And I was really perked up about getting on this Chase credit card with 2 years history because it would definitely give me a little boost in my credit score. But what happened, unfortunately, is that Chase, you know, uh, kind of closed down Dwayne's account for whatever reason. I believe it was Dwayne said it has something to do with AUs, or they was looking at his account, didn't like what they see, or whatever case is. Which I don't put it past Chase at all because Chase is really going through a lot these days. I mean, I can tell you a lot of stuff That's going on right now. If you've been keeping track of, different like travel credit card channels, like if you guys have ever watched like Brian Jung, he made a new video like a few days ago about uh Chase, and what had just recently happened is huge. And I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I'm thinking about making a video on that too. But Chase has just been like, up. I mean, and this is nothing new for them too, guys, because Chase has been a lot very shady, very very shady. But let's see if I missed any other. Okay, so basically, did I answer Cornell's question? No, I don't think so. How long would you hold on to an AU? I would say as long as you need it. You know what I mean? It definitely can help your credit card utilization. Okay, I would say as long as you can. That's my answer. But it's up to you. Depends on how long you can afford to keep it on there, because a lot of the authorized users, they charge, monthly. Some of them charge every 2 months. So it depends. If you have a lot of them too, and you can't afford to keep up with the payments every month, hey, if you got no choice. You gotta let some of them go. You know, I mean, that's just your finances is determining what you know you can do and what you cannot do as far as that is concerned. Too also. So you definitely want to keep that into consideration too also as well. All right. Psycho Gamer says thanks for the greetings, folks. So he's saying thank you for the all of you who greeted Psycho Gamer. Thank you for greeting him and letting him know that he's welcome here. What you said, Janelle?
I was reading the comment what the pink lady barber says.
I didn't get that far down there yet. I'm getting there though. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, Coin Alley says, sorry to hear you were under the weather. Glad you are feeling better. Thank you so much for that, Coin Alley. Yeah, I was definitely not feeling good at all. These past few days, this week, it was just really crazy. I caught down with the cold, and I just been under, for sure. Yeah, I still went to work like every day, sick and all. It was tough, but I had to do what I had to do. The Coin Alley says you got so sick that you started looking much younger. Ha ha. Yeah, thank you for that. A lot of people, everyone has been telling me that, even at work and everything. Yeah, a lot of people's been telling me that I was starting to look younger and everything. You know, so hey, I just did a huge transformation. So a lot of people looked at me. Had to make a double take at work too. They're like, "Hey, Lyndon, oh, okay, that's you. Wow." They're like, "Wow, you change. You look different now." And so I keep getting those reactions, from people at work. So yeah, it's huge. And I'm gonna do another transformation too. Actually, I'm not gonna really do anything crazy, but I'm not gonna tell you guys either. I'm gonna leave it for a surprise for you guys. And Janelle, don't tell anyone, please, because it's gonna be our surprise for you guys when I do it. All right, but it's coming. I'm definitely gonna do a transformation. All right, another transformation.
I ain't saying nothing.
And Janelle, don't say nothing. Okay, because Janelle knows, but I don't want to say nothing because then it won't be a surprise anymore.
Because I have to do
All
it.
right. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Go to pink lady barber.
No, Coin Alley said I saw a new, fresher look, gent. I hardly recognize him. Oh, yeah, that's what everyone's been telling me. Pink Lady Barber says, LOL, Lyndon the Barber. I wish. I kind of thought about that too. I thought about like getting my barber's license because I had so many ideas, so many things I wanted to do with it. It was like just looking at what goes on here in my city, as far as like the hair industry, and I was just saying to myself, maybe I should
I don't know, maybe
get
one
into
day I'll
that
do that.
stuff, but maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because then I'll give away my transformation. I don't want to
Yeah,
do
you better not.
that. Pink Lady Barber says, I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Pink Lady. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. So guys, thank you guys so much, for contributing. And what I'm gonna do as our tradition, as always, I'm gonna recognize all of you guys who have contributed, shared, uh, asked questions, left comments, also as well. And before I do that, I want to recognize uh, all of our credit score increases, and make sure you guys gave congratulations to these people if you haven't already done so. Our credit score increases for today were Jason Van Hughes, 30-point credit score increase. I know I'm missing someone here.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. There's one more, a 12-point. Oh, Bodyguard 856, 12-point credit score increase. So, congratulations to both of you guys. Wonderful, phenomenal job. Keep it coming. Okay, it's very good stuff. Keep them credit score increases coming. All right, and definitely, I'll be working with some of you guys too. Also, some more. Some of you guys have been working with already for a while. So we definitely gotta keep those credit score increases coming for sure. But first and foremost, I want to give a special thank you to Brian Taylor. Thank you so much, Brian Taylor, for sharing today here in our live stream. And also, guys, Brian Taylor has his own YouTube channel. He talks about credit repair and how to dispute items off your credit report. So, guys, if you're interested in that, go ahead and click on his name here in the live chat. Click on Go to Channel. When you get to his channel, click subscribe and click the bell notifications. That way, you will never miss a single video as he makes them too, also as well. Also, want to say a special thank you to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Yes, also, Cornell also has his own YouTube channel. You want to click on his name, click on subscribe, click on Go to Channel. When you get there, click on subscribe, click on bell notifications because he offers a lot of good word of the days, uh, which are a lot of daily, I think, or weekly motivation. So it's awesome, good stuff. Also, I want to say a special thank you to Dead Mouse. Dead Mouse, thank you so much for contributing here in the live stream. And also, guys, Dead Mouse has his own YouTube channels. He talks about credit repair and how to dispute items off your credit report. He gets into details and drops a lot of knowledge there, guys. So if you have items on your credit report you need to dispute, he's going to show you how to do it. And go ahead and click on his name, click on go to the channel, subscribe, and click those bell notifications because he definitely makes a lot of videos. So you're definitely gonna get a lot of knowledge out of that channel too, also as well. So I also want to say a special thank you to Sneaky 25. Sneaky 25, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. You contributing and commenting also as well. Glad to see you still with us, buddy. Special thank you to Bodyguard 56. And also, again, congratulations to Bodyguard 56, 856 for a 12-point credit score increase. Great job. Good stuff there, buddy. Keep it coming for sure. Special thank you to Tyrone Williams. Thank you so much for contributing to also as well. Really appreciate you, Tyrone. Thank you for being there with us. Really appreciate that. Special thank you to Jason Van Hughes. Great job on your 30-point credit score increase, buddy. Keep it coming for sure. I'm looking forward to you messaging me on Facebook again and telling me you got another credit score increase. Okay, I'm waiting for to hear that. So I know you're gonna get more of them. There's gonna be a lot of these credit score increases coming your way, buddy, for sure. Okay, so got to get you in 700s there, Jason. Special thank you to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, thank you so much, buddy, for that $2 super chat. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much for sharing, contributing, commenting. Special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady, thank you so much for joining us. I'm back again as usual, and for your wonderful comments, and humor, uplifting the community too, also as well. Really appreciate that, Pink Lady. And I don't know, how would Lyndon the Barber sound? What do you think, Janelle? Should I use Lyndon the Barber?
Oh, come on now.
I don't know. She's laughing at me.
Thanks a lot, Pink Lady Barber.
Also, want to say a special thank you to Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson, thank you so much for joining us once again. I really appreciate you, buddy. A special thank you to Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for that $5 super chat. Really appreciate you, buddy. And also, guys, you don't miss out on Dwayne's live stream. On Monday is the next one. I believe Monday is going to be July 22nd. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time on How to Build Credit TV on his channel. So, guys, you definitely don't want to miss out, okay? Psycho Gamer, thank you so much for joining us. Psycho Gamer, really appreciate you too also as well. You're always welcome here in our live chats. And feel free to comment as much or as little as you like, or if you just want to listen in, that's fine also too as well. So you're free to do all of that. So welcome. Look forward to seeing you in many more live streams with us too also as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Also, special thank you to the Coin Alley. Coin Alley has his own YouTube channel too also as well, guys. So he talks about finance. I think one of his videos he talked about Bitcoin too, actually. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. So if you're interested, guys, go ahead and click on his name here in this chat, the Coin Alley. Go ahead and click on Go to Channel. And when you get to his channel, click on Subscribe. Then you want to click on the bell notification. Guys, when you're clicking on bell notifications, make sure that you select all notifications. That way you can catch all the videos that he makes here on the channel, okay?
Thank you, Coin Alley. The Coin Alley.
Okay, there's it. There you have it from Janelle. Thank you so much, Coin Alley, for that $5 super chat. Really appreciate that, buddy. That really helps us to further make better videos and content, and everything. So I really appreciate that, Coin Alley. And also, I wanted to mention that I'm looking for suggestions, guys. What it is the reason why I'm asking is that YouTube is taking away the Google Hangouts. Okay. So now I will not be able to use Google Hangouts to share my computer screen like I always have been doing in these live streams. And that's going to start on August the 1st, they said. So what I'm asking you guys, if you guys know of any other good alternatives to Google Hangouts where I can still share my computer screen and with the topics and everything for you guys in the live streams, let me know. Just keep in mind that I already tried out OBS. I think it's called OBS Streamlabs. I already tried OBS Streamlabs, and for some reason I cannot get these settings to work. I don't know what it is. If I'm doing something wrong on my part, or if it's just their program, or I need to like reinstall it or delete it and reinstall it, or well, I don't know what it is. Okay, the problem I'm having is that I cannot go live stream from the OBS Streamlabs program. Okay. That's the problem that I'm having, number one. Once I'm able to accomplish that, then I will be able to share my screen live with you guys. And also, I would like to share the new setup that I designed for our live streams. Okay. So if you guys have any and all suggestions, please leave them here in the live chats. Leave them in the comments if you're watching the live chat replay of this live stream, or just leave them in the comments of any of my videos. Send me an email, hit me on Facebook, Instagram, call me on the phone, whatever the situation is. Coin Alley says, "Thanks for the shout, Lyndon. I appreciate that." Yes, brother. That's what we're here for. We're here for support each other. So, I got your back. I got your back for sure. Excuse me. The Coin Alley says, "I think you can use OBS, but that's a beast to use." Yeah, it is a beast. I got the OBS downloaded, and then I got the OBS Streamlabs downloaded. The OBS Streamlabs is a little easier for me to use than the OBS because I kind of started to get familiarized with the OBS. So that helped me to learn how to use the OBS Streamlabs a little better. But I still can't get over how, what am I doing wrong? Why I cannot go live on YouTube using my OBS Streamlabs. What am I doing wrong? Because the program itself, OBS Streamlabs, is capable of doing live streams. The OBS Streamlabs is capable of sharing your computer screen in and during a live stream. Okay, it is capable of doing that. I got recommended this particular program from one of the number one gurus on YouTube. I don't remember his name at all, but he talks about how to many things on how to improve your YouTube channel, how to work on your YouTube channel. So guys, I know there's a lot of people here in this live chat that have their own YouTube channel, including Brian Taylor. I'm gonna name them off right now for you guys. Brian Taylor, Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, Dead Mouse, uh, uh, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, and the Coin Alley. Okay, all of us who have YouTube channels will benefit a lot from watching a guy on YouTube. His name is Nick Nimmin. Nick Nimmin. Okay, so if you guys watch Nick Nimmin, you guys will definitely pick up on a lot of tips, a lot of useful information on how to grow your YouTube channel. Okay, so I know that's the name of the game. Try to get in subscribers, get into the first 4,000 hours requirement, the 1,000 subscriber requirement for becoming a monetized YouTube channel. Okay. So that's where we all want to be. And if you guys need help doing that, definitely hit me up. Okay, I'm your man for sure. All right. All right. So Coinelli says, see if Dwayne has any feedback. I believe he uses OBS. Okay, thank you so much for that, Dwayne. Coin Alley, I will definitely hit Dwayne up for sure. So, Dwayne, if you're watching this live stream replay, you can expect a phone call from me soon. But I know he's asleep, so that's why I said if he's watching the replay, yeah. Bodyguard 856 says, "Is there a better credit repair company other than Lexington Law Firm?" Not that I know of, Bodyguard 856. I mean, not saying that there's not a better one out there. I'm just speaking from my experience. Okay. From my experience, I don't know of any better credit repair company out there. I no longer use them right now. I use a different credit repair company, but that's for another reason. Not because Lexington Law is bad or anything. That's not the reason why I'm no longer using them. The reason why I'm no longer using them is because I'm trying to save myself a little bit of money. Okay. And also, Lexington Law does not remove hard inquiries. They give you the letters so you can download the letters, you can print them up on your printer at home, and you can send the letters into the credit bureaus to dispute the hard inquiries yourself. But they do not deal with any disputing of hard inquiries for you. Okay. That's one reason. The second reason is because, like I said, I wanted to save some money because this company that I signed up with, they only charge they work on commission.
I have the link right here. The back one.
Okay, we'll get into that for a second. So basically, Bodyguard, we did make a live stream here on this channel, and the title of that live stream is called Qualities of a Good Credit Repair Service. So you definitely want to check out that video. Is in a playlist too also as well. The name of the playlist is called Looking for a Good Credit Repair Company. So guys, if you want to check that video out, there's a lot of good information about the credit repair companies that I use. There were four of them all together, and I talk about why Lexington Law was the best one that worked for me.
Then we go to that website and you have to list the 10 best.
And also, there's an article by consumersadvocate.org. And I think I can. Let me see if I can share the link here for you, Bodyguard. Excuse me. See if I can get the link. Share link.
I don't have it on mine.
Okay.
It's one thing I don't know.
I don't. Okay. Well, this is I'll just tell you where it's at. It's at consumeradvocate.org, and you can Google 10 best credit repair of 2019. They might give you a little idea, okay, of 10 of the best ones, and see if they give you any reasons. Yeah, they give you a full review. So they give you a lot of reasons why this one is number one, that one's number 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Okay. So you want to definitely look them up. All right. There's an article for you to read. I'm just saying, it's FYI. Hope that helps you out a little. Janelle says she agrees with the Coin Alley. I told him the same thing that he should ask Dwayne. Okay, thank you, Janelle, for that. Bodyguard says, so what do they actually do? Okay, Lexington Law firm, that is. Well, Lexington Law, they don't do hard inquiries. They don't do them. Okay. What they do is they dispute negative collections or delinquent collections off from your credit reports. Okay, they give you a consultation. They build a credit profile for you. And
I just sent the website.
what you do, Janelle?
I sent the link, the website.
I don't see it in here. It's not in there. Is it? No, I don't see it. It didn't go through. It's probably because these live chats, live streams, if the link is too long, Janelle, it will not take it. Yeah, it only takes a certain amount of words. That's why when we was over on Flashpoint on Dave's live stream the other night, I couldn't put my link in there. But yeah, Bodyguard, they're gonna delete. They're going to dispute all of these negatives that are on your credit report. Okay, now working with them, it takes time. Okay, because they're not a overnight results oriented company. In other words, what I mean by that is that they cannot guarantee that it's going to happen in 30 days or 45 days. Okay. It's gonna. That's why I say it's gonna take time. All right. But they are good at what they do. And they do get items removed from your credit report. I've seen proof of that in my own credit report, in my own credit profile, and also in credit profiles of people that I've worked with too, also as well, and credit profiles of many other people that I know of too. I mean, and I'm not even talking about their testimonials on their Lexington Law website, because Lexington Law does not pay me not even one single penny for talking them up like this. So I don't make any money by telling you this. Okay. Um, I'm actually making them money, but I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you my experience, what happened to me. The same way if Lexington Law was doing a horrible job, I mean, I would I would be up on here telling you guys they did a horrible job. Point blank. I mean, they can sue me if they want to, but they won't win because I'm protected by a statute from Congress that protects people, consumers of companies that are dissatisfied with products or services that were rendered to them. Okay, so I'm protected by those laws. And we also went over that in a live stream too, also as well. So that's when we talked about how, that at one particular topic about how to choose a credit repair company or qualities of a good credit repair service. And when we went over how to review them, the different websites where you can get reviews on credit repair companies. And we also discussed your rights, as far as like they cannot sue you and win against you when you're talking about your experience with them, especially if they gave you like real horrible customer service, or they gave you whatever the negative was about them. If you go ahead and speak out, you know you're protected by those laws for speaking out. Okay.
Okay, I had to do it that way.
Oh, so you did get it. So that's the website right there, Bodyguard.
You already got it.
Okay, you already got it. So all you got to do is look for the 10. The name of the article is called "The 10 Best Credit Repair Companies." Okay, it's real easy to find.
That would be the first one on top on Google.
I think it's the first one on.
It is.
Okay, well,
Google search, did it pop up?
Google search. The way I would do it is Google search, consumer. You could Google search the 10 best credit repair companies, and then space consumer
She's
advocates,
on it now.
and then on Google, and then that link should pop right up. You should find it, no problem. All right. Okay. Okay. Bodyguard says I'm on it now. Okay. Awesome. 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 So basically, if you have been watching these videos for a while and you have not already, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Make sure you select all notifications. And also give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out the channel. It helps the YouTube algorithms also. And share this video, guys, everywhere. Share this with all your friends, your family, on your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, your Instagram, your whatever it is. Share this video all over social media. Okay? I need to see this video everywhere I go tomorrow. I need to see this video. Okay, so guys, share this video everywhere. All right. And also, the links to contact me can be found at the bottom of the about section of this channel, too, also, where you can send me an email there. You can sign up for our Facebook group there. And everyone, I ask, please join our Facebook group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. The link's in the bottom of the about section. Also, Like our Facebook page. It's called How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Um, if you're interested, get you a membership and become a patron of this channel. Okay. And join our Patreon. Right. The link is in the bottom of the About section of this channel, too, also as well. Okay. Um, so for there is unlimited benefits that you're going to receive by becoming a Patreon. All right. You're going to get credit score increases by working with me. All right. Many credit score increases. All right. You're going to get help with everything, as far from credit repair. You're going to get help with, increasing your credit score. You're going to get help with finding AUs that you need. You know, you're going to get help with everything pertaining to increasing your credit score, getting improved for what you need to get approved for, whether that's buying a home. You're going to get help with buying a home, getting approved for mortgage lenders. You're going to get help with buying a car, getting approved for that. Okay. You're going to get help with whatever it is that you need help with pertaining to credit. Okay. So it's very valuable. And it also helps to support our channel too, also as well. You can start becoming a patron and supporting our channel with as little as $30 a month. Okay. So that $30 a month can go a long way for you and your credit. So guys, just keep that in mind. So join the Patreon. Also, guys, we're doing our live stream. In case you didn't know, every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. So again, our regular time for live streams is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and also Bodyguard 856 has one more question. He says, "What you recommend Open Sky? Would you recommend Open Sky secured card, even though it does not graduate you?" It depends. It depends, Bodyguard. It depends on your situation. Okay. Like say, I'll give you an example. Okay. Say, you have a Citibank secured credit card. You have a U.S. Bank secured credit card, and you have a Discover It secured credit card, and say you need one more secured credit card that, but you don't want to have any more hard inquiries on your credit report because you still need to get, say, an installment loan. You still need to get charge cards or whatever the situation is to get your credit mix established. Okay. Because credit mix accounts for 10% of your credit score. Then in that situation, then I would say, why not? Why not get an Open Sky? Or here's another scenario. Okay. Say you applied for the Discover It secured credit card, you got denied. You applied for the Citibank secured credit card, you got denied. You applied for the U.S. Bank secured credit card, you got denied. Okay. All those secured credit cards from the major banks you got denied for. Maybe in your best interest to apply for the Open Sky credit card. Okay. Secure card. Yeah, even though it does not graduate. A lot of people apply for those two reasons. First reason is because they do not give a hard inquiry. Second reason is also because they needed a credit card. They need one to complete their credit mix. Okay. And that the other reason, which I think is the third reason, um, is that they been denied from the big banks. Okay. But where to start? You want to start if you're just starting afresh. You want to start with the big banks. Check in with them first. They have pre-approval sites. Okay. So you don't want to just go in and start applying right away, because you don't want to accumulate hard inquiries just in case they deny you. You don't want to start accumulating hard inquiries. I believe you get one what is it? You get 1 point. No, you get. I believe you get like 2 points if you get approved for a credit card, or you get more points. You get like 3 or 4 points if you get denied for a credit card. I know you get more points knocked off of your credit report if you get denied for credit than if you get approved. Okay. But those are different scenarios. So to answer your question, basically, bodyguard, I know it's a very long answer, but it depends on your situation, where you're at, how many hard inquiries you um, have you started looking into applying for the big banks? Did you check the pre-approvals? Do they have any offers for secured credit cards for you at the big banks? Did you check with your local bank to say if they have a secured credit card for you? Okay. So those are all other options. Yeah, there are pre-approval sites, bodyguard. A lot of these big banks have pre-approval sites. Okay. When you go on there, they may not be able to approve you or give you an offer for, say, a regular credit card or unsecured credit card or prime credit card or what have you, but they may still offer you a secure credit card. Okay. So that's why you want to check the pre-approval site. That'll save you hard inquiries that you don't need. I know it's surprising, bodyguard. I mean, I was shocked myself when I found out that information, because big banks, I mean, they even deny people for secured credit cards. Yes, they do. Yeah, I know plenty of people that have been denied a secured credit card. Discover It, for example, says denied many people for secured credit card. Yes, they have, for various reasons, and they have their own. They have more than one reason, that they'll deny someone. The Coin Alley says, "Pretty kitty." Thank you so much for that, Coin Alley. Yeah, that's why we got him. He was just like he was like 2 months old, and when Janelle and I saw him, he was like real tiny for Janelle's birthday present, and we just had to have him. When we saw that little fellow, we were like, I mean, when you seen him, you just wanted to cry. You see him sitting in the cage, you just felt like you wanted to cry. And he looked like he was the youngest one in the whole place out of all the kittens there. So we just had to get him, before someone else got him, before we did. The Coin Alley says, "Oh wow, he's big for not being a year. Happy birthday to your other cat in advance." Yeah, yeah, he's been growing a lot. I think he's gonna be a big cat. You know, cause he got long hair, and he's only what 10 months. I think he's only 10 months or so. So yeah, he's growing a lot. And the other kitty we have, she's not. Yeah, she's the bratty one. Janelle says she's gonna be 1 year old on Saturday. But definitely, the other guy. I mean, he's definitely got her beat with far as size and growing wise. He's growing a lot. I think he's gonna be a huge cat. You know. Bodyguard says Discover denied me. Capital One approved me. Oh, congratulations, Bodyguard. Yeah, Discover is notorious for that. Discover is notorious for denying people. So as you can see, this is our other kitty that we were talking about. That's growing a lot. Um, oh, he's just meowing. I guess he's saying hello to you guys. And he wants to get down too. That's why he's fidgeting around there. He wants to play with his sister.
Oh, because he thinks it's bedtime. It's not.
His name's Panda. The other one, her name is Bridget. So Panda and Bridget.
Bubba and Bridget. He go by Bubba.
Janelle likes to call him Bubba.
He listen by Bubba.
Me gonna be a one big Bubba in a few months. You're gonna be one big Bubba there.
September he'll be one.
Coin Alley says top reason for secured card denial are too many inquiries and bankruptcy or recent negative. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for answering that, Coin Alley. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's some of the reasons there. Inquiries, discoveries, notorious for that. Bankruptcies or recent, yeah, they can just out the blue just look at your credit report and say, "Oh no, denied." Even if it's for a secured credit card, and any of the big banks can do that. Okay, and that's one of the things that creditors and big banks they don't tell you. Okay, another thing that they don't tell you, guys, is that if they can do soft pulls from time to time, and if they look at your credit report or profile and they see stuff in there that they don't like, they can just shut down your accounts. Okay, that's another thing they don't tell you.
Why I didn't get approved? It told you right there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll go over that in another video. But Janelle's had a letter there, talking about she got a denial from American Express. Oh, let me see that.
Right here.
Oh, okay. And the 4 reasons were there is no recent information about revolving accounts on your report. So that was from. Okay, there's no recent information. It's saying that's kind of weird.
But there's a 4 right there.
There is a derogatory public record or collection agency record. There is too many credit inquiries on your report in the last 12 months. The time since your latest reported derogatory public record or collection is too recent. Yeah, this is for a regular credit card, though, This is not a secure credit card. That's from
blue card.
That's American Express. That's a regular credit card.
That's a blue card.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the reasons why they denied her. We were thinking maybe it was possible, but we didn't really look at the credit scores that they require. So that was our bad. But next time we will definitely look over the credit scores that they asked for. Before we apply, we'll make sure we have all of our ducks in a row.
Well, I should be graduating Fico in about a month.
Yeah. Janelle's going to graduate Finger Hut in about a month. So, so that's awesome. And when she does, we would definitely let you guys know an update on that. So, guys, if there's not any more comments tonight, I'm going to pretty much wrap this up. I know we've been on this for a while, about almost 3 hours. So I need to eat dinner, and then I need to wrap it up real quick and get ready to go to bed because I need to get up in the morning and go to work. But also I want to recognize one more person here before I go. I want to say a special thank you to Curtis Davis. Curtis Davis, thank you so much for joining, buddy. So add you to the list here of all the people that we recognize that have shared and contributed. Curtis says, great show. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Curtis. Also as well, if you did not catch the whole thing, but I mean, if you're saying great show, I'm assuming that you saw the whole live stream. The Coin Alley says, how recent is the negative account? Less than 12 months. On who? On Janelle you're talking about?
I have 4.
You have 4. How recent? Recent, the dates. Do you remember the dates?
One was 2017 and one is like 2015 and one is.
Hold on, one is 2017, one is 2015, and one is 2014.
No, between 14 and 17.
So between 14 and 2015. 14 and 15? 17.
2014 and 2017.
Okay, between 2014 and 2017.
Those 4. Right.
The Coin Alley says you could have been doing a mukbang all this time.
Oh,
Yeah, I
thanks.
know, right? We could have been doing a mukbang, but I don't know. I could have done it, but
Thanks,
I just
Cornelli.
missed out on that. There you go. Janelle said thanks. So, guys, thank you so much for coming again. We'll be back live on this channel every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. So, again, Janelle's waving bye. I'm
Good
waving bye.
night.
Good night, guys. Sleep tight. And we'll see you again in the next video. Good night.